Oh, hey guys, I was reading at that. I know. Oh shit. Okay, screw it. Well, hello guys. I'm back with a new YouTube video, and give me a second, guys. Give me a second. But yeah, guys. So what was I gonna say? Oh, today's video is about exes. Someone recently asked me how do I feel about my exes, and is it cool for your exes? Well, is it cool for your boyfriend slash girlfriend to have an ex as a friend? And to be 100% honest, like, I don't know. I think it depends on the person. Personally, if I feel like my boyfriend is like close to his ex, like on an unhealthy level, because I feel that my boyfriend still has feelings for his ex, then I'll take myself out of the equation, because they can't love you as they're still in love with somebody else. It won't work. It won't happen. It's not good for them. It's not good for you. So I would pull myself out of the equation. I'm sorry, guys. Radio one, but yeah, guys. Um, I would pull myself out of the equation on that one, because that's exactly what I told my friend. Because my friend said someone he knows, well, his boyfriend is close to his ex, and he told me that, like, how do you feel about it, or how would I feel about it? And I just told him, well, it's up to you. If you feel like if he's still like hung up on his ex, then it's probably best to like step away from that one, because you don't want to find out your boyfriend is cheating on you with his ex. That would not be fun. It would not be cool. And yeah, it never happened to me personally, because like I said, I'll pull myself out of the equation before that happened. So yeah, it won't happen to me personally. I won't. It won't happen. So, and to be 100% honest, I only had 2 boyfriends, and well, I would say one. I'll say one. 100% honest, I'll say one. I know it should be 2, but I would say personally, I would say one, because the other one, it kept. I'll explain. My first boyfriend, only reason he became an ex is because I wasn't ready for the relationship, because I started hitting like rough patches and stuff, like financial wise and spiritual wise, and I know like I would hinder him or hold him back, so I kind of let him go. And I know it was my choice. I shouldn't have, or I shouldn't like I didn't shouldn't have felt like I was gonna be that way. But I guess it was both of our faults, because he would make me feel like I was holding him back, and I don't want to be that way. I don't want to hold someone back from their full potential. So I kind of like let him go on that one and figured my stuff out. And then I heard he wanted to get back with me. Okay, now we're going to a whole other subject, but yes, let's just go there. Let's go there. This is about exes and advice and stuff like that. This is why I say never talk to someone who is close to their ex. Okay, this is a story about it. My ex wanted to get back with me. When I found out he was talking to somebody else, I stayed back, because I don't know. I'm not that kind of person to like kind of like meddle in on something. I don't know. God, I'm saying this all wrong. I filmed this earlier and I fucked up and like didn't save the video. Like I accidentally deleted it, so it was bad. But yeah, well, I don't know. It was like a few things. I actually did this video like 3 times already, and one time I deleted an accident, and one time I thought I was recording when I didn't even press record, and that was the best one. But yeah, this video's not getting edited. Just like putting it out there. I'm tired today. I'm not trying to edit nothing, and my page is going through a whole. It's gonna go through a whole like change for the better. Like there's big intros and everything. So yes, back to the story. But yes, so I found out my ex that I wanted to get back with recently has a boyfriend now, and kind of sucked because I still have feelings for him. So when I found that out, it really sucked. And I met them, I hung out with them, but it makes it clear and obvious now that I'm not his friend anymore. Sucks. Me and him weren't able to be friends for more than one reason that I'd rather not get into. Maybe like in another video later on in the future, I'll probably get into it, but as of right now, I'm not getting into it right now. So I'll move on to my next part. So my other ex. Okay, right? Like I said one, but I know I know like I should say two. So my other ex, my other fling, I guess you could say it was. He was cool. He was cool. For for this video, where you say his name is Jeffrey. Me and Jeffrey were going out. To be honest, this is why I say like don't rush relationships, guys. Do not rush relationships because when you rush a relationship, it will never work out in the end. So this is why I won't count him Jeffrey as a boyfriend because we rushed into it too fast, way too fast. He, me and him ended up becoming boyfriends on our first date because we rushed it. I was stupid. I should have known better, but I rushed it. Well, we rushed it, and yeah, didn't work out long at all. The first week we broke up, got back together the next day. 2 weeks down the road, broke up, got back together 2 days later, going out for a week, took him on a vacation with me. Didn't go well, obviously, it did not go well. Almost had to send him back home from our vacation by himself because I didn't want to deal with it. But I convinced him to stay because I wasn't trying to. There was like families involved, so I was trying not to like make it like awkward. So I convinced him to stay. So he did. So yes, I don't know. This became more of a video of my past, I guess. Weird, funny, but yeah. I'm sorry, guys. My whole entertainment system is like right here, like on that wall. So like I'm like looking at my receiver over there, my TV right there, Xbox and everything right there. So yeah, um, yeah, guys. But I don't know. So before you do anything, guys, make sure not to rush a relationship, and don't get into a relationship if your partner seems like they might still have feelings for their ex partner, for their ex, because then it could make things a whole much more complicated. Because that's also what kind of happened to Jeffrey. Jeffrey was kind of hung up on his exes, not exes, and it kept interfering with us. That was another reason why we kept breaking up so much, because he was hung up on the past relationships that did him wrong. But I told him multiple times, if you feel that there still might be something there for you, then don't lead me on. Let me know now that there's something you still want there with them, and I will take myself out of the situation. That way you could explore these opportunities. No, I don't know. He could go explore whatever he wants to explore. But and at the end, that's what ended up happening. I ended up stepping back this one myself again. I ended up breaking it off again myself because I feel like he wasn't ready. And after I broke it off, after he could tell me that he felt like he wasn't ready for it, there was a significant age gap between us that also played a huge part in our situation. That he told me that he wasn't ready for me and him, and that I was right to do what I did, and he tried getting back at his ex. And that's what I mean, people. Don't rush into a relationship if you feel like they're still hung up on their ex. Because the only one who's gonna get hurt in the end is gonna be you, because they're gonna still end up with their ex, and you're gonna be left right here with your heart in your hand, hung up on your ex, when you should never have took it that far because you knew what the situation was. And it actually happened to my friend that I'm talking about. That actually happened to him. And the girl left him for her ex. And he was heartbroken. So this is how this video came about. It's a quick video. I know it's a little long, but it's like I'm trying to make it as fast as I can, and still trying to have some meaning and feel like some feeling behind it. Like this is something that I personally dealt with in the past, and that probably will deal with in the future. So I could feel like I'm really on this subject. Some people could just talk about it and not really mean it. I hope you can actually feel that I do mean everything I say. I will not lie to you guys. So yeah, that's what happened. So with my friend, when I found out about my friend, I told him slash her that that's what happens. I told you from the beginning not to get involved that heavily, but you did, and that's when she got hurt, or I'm sorry, he got hurt, and yeah. So right now, I'm in the situation right now where I'm hung up on two of my exes. So I'm not trying to look for a relationship right now because I know how I'm feeling, and if I do get the opportunity to get with one of my exes, well, not no more actually. I'm getting off of it right now. I hung out with one of them recently and just proved it to me. It was done. It was over for him, and I feel like it's time that it's about over for me too. Thinking about it now, so I'm gonna have to give up hope on that one, and the other one I'm gonna have to let that one go too because the emotional attraction for us, the emotional connection, isn't there. Spiritually, mentally, anything like that is not there for us. It's right now. I think it's more of a physical attraction for us now. Even though we haven't seen each other in a while, I still think about him. And physical wise, guys, physical wise, between me and Jeffrey was amazing. It was hot. It was steamy. The windows would fog up, and they'll be inside a mansion. All the windows would be fogged. It felt like two bodies like on fire, but the emotional connection wasn't there. And yeah, it just wasn't there. An emotional connection, like that intimate connection, wasn't there. It was more of a fun, crazy experience. And to be honest, it was pretty cool. And I would love to do it again. But I don't know. I guess time will tell if me and Jeffrey will be able to talk and be cool with each other. I think we could be friends, but as far as boyfriends, I don't think so. Me and Jeffrey, we're just not right for each other. So, that being said, people, never get with somebody who's hung up on an ex, including myself. Don't get hung up on somebody who's hung on an ex, because in the end, you're gonna end up heartbroken, and they're gonna end up what they wanted in the beginning, which wasn't you. I'm sorry to say. So just be careful, guys. Think smart and have fun. Be safe. Love you guys. Bye. Oh.